I love who you are, I love who you ain't. You're so.
You already know it's chaos. We're getting it. We got that 7-game win streak, and we're looking for 8.
What pop thing?
You know
I was wanting to know what it tells you. I was wanting to know what it tells you, like what my defense and offense says, because yours says like everything you're good at and shit. I was kind of curious.
I think mine's an A. I think one of yours said that it was a D, and then one was
ouch,
a B or a C.
And that's just rating for like team play like this shit, right? Because I never play this shit. I'm 0-2. I don't play this shit twice.
Oh man, I hate Reddick. I can't shoot with him. Why don't you put Mr. Covington in?
Shit.
I cannot shoot for shit with Reddick.
Shit. I'm gonna turn my TV down a little bit, bro.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors.
It's gonna be a good one.
Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt.
I hope
Corey
so, bro.
Joseph is
I hope
out
it's
there
better
with
than the
Damari
first one,
Carroll.
please.
And it's Valanciunas in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I'm not lying, bro.
And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Saric. Then there's J.J. Redick.
We're looking for
and
the
it's
8-game
Simmons
win
in
streak,
at the
so
small
let's
forward
get it.
position.
You're trying to
So
snap my
Philadelphia
win
will get the
streak.
first possession. Pass to Redick. 76ers moving the ball around. This is to Simmons. Goes back up. Pass to Saric.
What the fuck was that? John Simmons? Who the fuck is John Simmons? Ben Simmons? Uncle Simmons?
It's stolen by Lowry. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
I wasn't even
And that's just a risky play to make a heat
Reddick,
like that.
you're getting
Not
fucking
worth it.
benched.
Robert Covington's checked in for J.J. Redick. He kicks to Simmons. Embiid the screen to the paint. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Really?
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
One of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
And thank you, Doris. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Now the pass to Covington.
There you go, Mr.
Good on the
Covington.
three-point shot. Covington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the
Oh,
board for
Mr.
3.
Covington.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's Powell. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Saric.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Get that rebound, Embiid.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3
Don't
for the field
look
to
at
start
it.
this one so far.
Don't look at it.
There's the dish to DeRozan. Oh, and here comes Saric all alone. Throws down the
Here goes
breakaway
Saric.
jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing
Saric,
spurs some great
Saric.
offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Covington, DeRozan defending.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing but the defense can do.
That's why turnovers are so costly,
Menu as much.
because in many cases, they're indefensible.
All right, hold on a second. That controller's pissing me off.
Yo, I've gone through so many controllers, it's not even funny.
Right, it's not even funny right now because I fucking have like 4 different ones, bro. They're all doing the same shit because they're so old.
Even if they're plugged in?
Oh, dude, I think you was right on that. Fuck.
Because if you plug
Well,
it
I
in,
only have
then it'll work, but you just gotta hold it and be close to it or whatever.
Yeah, I remember last time I had to unplug the fucking mic, but let's see if it works. I got a 6-inch fucking charger, so I'll be sitting right up on it.
A charger for your
Once
controller?
possession changes hands.
Fuck. All right. I'm about to unpause right now. 3, 2, 1.
Now, here's Lowry. Tight defense on him. Offensive rebound.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Power down with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the
I
two-handed
can't throw
slam.
lobs with this controller. The L2 button
Like that.
works when it wants to
So
work.
timeout called here. The
So
first
I don't know about lobs.
All right.
If I plug the other controller in and it's charging, it turns off by itself. But if I plug it in and like there's an X by where the controller is charging, when you hit like the PlayStation button, then it works. Like it makes no sense.
Right, like mine, it'll show the battery going up, so I know it's charging.
It says that it is charging and it's not even dead.
Right.
It's stupid. Fucking $50 for a controller.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Oh my god.
Siakam.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Redick,
DeRozan
I don't want
kicks to
you
Lowry.
in. You're benched for the game. You're benched for life,
And they
Redick.
get it. And again, no good by Toronto.
They've had a cold
Yo,
start
you're
so
out,
far. Just
Redick.
one of
You're
5
out.
in the
You're not
quarter.
playing. Unless someone needs you to come in and you're fouled out. You're benched. I hate
This is not
shooting.
funny.
Cannot shoot with fucking JJ Redick for shit. Only free throws. That's it.
Shit, man. Controller settings, 1. Alright, hope the controller's way better.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yo, the controller works better. Yo, is that what you said?
No, I said I'm about to see. I just switched it.
White is jacked in for Serge Ibaka. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Embiid kicks to Covington. Fires the 3.
Come on, Mr.
Toronto
Covington,
grabs
get
the
that
miss.
shit.
It's a 6-point game. Here's Powell. Valanciunas.
Norman Powell, Dwight Powell.
And he
Are
hits
you serious?
the jump shot. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Ooh, and that dunk had some anger to it. I mean, usually he's content to just go up and get the finish with the soft touch.
Not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove there.
Well, when it comes to finishing ability, he does have something to prove. He's been known to trick some layups here and there.
His presence
Knocks it loose to the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Down low. One-on-one fast break.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And he gets it to go.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Corey Joseph comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Ibaka.
No, he doesn't.
in for
He's
Wright.
not even on that team.
Here's Philadelphia.
He's on the
What a stretch
fucking...
they've got going here. 17-2. Simmons dishes to Embiid. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Here's Embiid. Kicks to Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. The rebound by Ibaka.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
DeRozan. And they'll keep possession. Lowry from outside. Shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. To the middle. It's tipped. And that one is stuffed right through.
And there are more points tacked on here to be
that guy is.
Yeah, and it's a nice lead as well. I mean, there's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside,
If somebody fails
they'll
that,
be in
we'll
big
let
trouble.
you know, bro.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Sarge is checked in. .129 left in the first. Leaps for it. He dishes it to Simmons. Feeds to Covington. Simmons passes to Sarge. He kicks it to Embiid. Passes it to Simmons. Covington inside the line. The good-looking shot from the wing. Covington's got 7 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Good.
Hasn't been able to get it going offensively. It's been a slow start for him.
Philadelphia leading by 13. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. He passes to Sarge. Covington kicks to Sarge. Embiid dishes to Simmons. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's his first trip to the line.
Can't fucking shoot
And that
free
one
throws
misses.
shit, man.
And Toronto making a change here. Miles is checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Come on, work on that free throw, Ben. Uncle Ben
34
Drice.
seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Lowry. Guarded closer. The feed to Miles. Back to Lowry. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Embiid. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Dishes it to Covington. Embiid, the pass to Covington. A three-pointer, no good.
Come on, Mr. Covington.
And
You
an
gotta get that.
overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate
Ready.
with
Even
some
though I said that
Gatorade.
you might
as
get
there is
benched
more
for the whole
basketball
game
in
in for
store.
life, but I might put
And
you
the
in for a
76ers
minute.
have been rolling along, haven't they?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And guys, I like what I've seen from them
No, I
on the
like
other
it.
end,
They're
forcing
staying
a
on
few
the bench,
giveaways,
bro.
and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Setting
You're
the
going to
floor
sit
for the
there and
Raptors.
sightsee.
Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Corey Joseph is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Valanciunas
With
in at
Chris
the 5
Paul, no,
on the
he's
paint.
not.
And Toronto making a change here. Miles is checked in.
This game is so stupid.
Raptors trail by 18. And DeRozan kicks to Miles. That 3 off the mark. Knocked loose. Pass to Simmons. The rebound by Ibaka.
Ben, what the fuck was that?
Ibaka's got his 4th
You gotta
rebound with
make
that
that,
last
bro.
one here tonight. Outside DeRozan. And there's the pass to Lowry. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers leading by 18. And here we go. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto. Wright comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here they come. Up the floor. Lowry dishes to Miles. The kick out to Wright. They get it again.
Tell you what, you can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because, oh my goodness! Reverse that one home. Now that was not real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that. Body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Toronto. Toronto calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
The Raptors making a switch here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Back to Lowry. And again, no good by Toronto.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Shot misses. Good work defensively by Lowry. He lobs it up.
Whoa, are you serious?
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it.
What are you
Right where it's
doing?
supposed to, in the basket.
And guys, you know what? Neither did the defense. I don't think they had a clue.
That's it. You're taking the seat.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Toronto with the ball. It's an 18-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dario Saric. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Oh, man, come on with the foul, bro.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Powell kicks to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Powell tries again.
Oh, shit.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Valanciunas. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And the Raptors making a change here. Valanciunas hits them both. The 76ers leading by 18. Holmes passes to Covington. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his second foul of the game. A new group in now for the Raptors. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Serge Ibaka is checked in for Wright. And Toronto has possession. Back to Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. Left side Lowry. Miles. Lock at 6. Anunoby, good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jump.
Johnson attacking. Simmons. The dish to Covington. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That is his first foul of the game.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Raptors trail by 18. Kicks it to Powell. Back to DeRozan. It's stolen. Now the 76ers on the break. Passes to Holmes. Knocked away. He feeds it to Powell. Inside. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Rosen dishes to Lowry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And that one's good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost him.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, trying to cut down, cut into the lead, just a tough, bad break there.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Miles is checked in, and it's James Harden in for Serge Ibaka. Timeout called the 76ers.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And the Raptors making a change here. The 76ers leading by 18. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And the 76ers making a change here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Korkmaz. Off target with his
what the fuck is that?
Stolen by Sarge. Korkmaz passes to Sarge.
Korkmaz?
Off the glass.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
On the wing, DeRozan to end the run. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first free throw is good. And the Raptors making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clark, it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
You know, the chances, Kevin, of that happening are extremely slim.
Ibaka drawing the double team. Stolen by Saric. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And he recovers it. The Raptors shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. And he gets it to go. And it's 9 points for Serge Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka, no, it's
straight
not.
points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there,
it's Serge
the
Ibaka
defense has
and
to
Chris
really
Paul,
get
right?
up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Timeout called the 76ers. And the Raptors making a change here. The 76ers leading by 20. .34 seconds left to play here in the half. He dishes it to Covington. The three. And that one's good. Covington's got 12 in the game.
Back on fucking defense,
Toronto's
you
gotten
idiot.
fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Raptors
If he
shooting their
fouls
third and
out,
fourth
then
free
he
throw
fouls
shots of
out.
the night.
And
Not
as
my
a team,
problem.
excellent. A
That's
season
his.
ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Here's Wright. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Number 43.
Number 43,
And not sure
that's
what he was
Siakam.
thinking there. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Philadelphia ahead. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
We might
Look
let
at what
Redick be
Covington
the
has done
point
so
guard
far.
if there's 1 second
15
in the
points,
game.
and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Saric.
What? That's a
He's
shooting
out there with
foul.
Joel Embiid, and it's Simmons in at the 3. Some changes for Toronto. James Harden, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Paul in for Serge Ibaka.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And Valanciunas kicks the foul. Raptors get it back. Puts up the baby hook. Embiid with the steal. Feeds it to Saric. He kicks it to Simmons. Goes back up. That's good. Simmons got 15.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's the screen. Miles the pass to Anunoby. Number 23. And again, Toronto no up.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Back to Embiid. Here's Paul. Number 23. And the Raptors miss again.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad. Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Some changes for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for Damari Carroll, and it's Jonas Valanciunas in for James Harden.
For
The
James
Raptors
Harden,
have gone
no,
on
it's
1 of
not.
5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Simmons. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Philadelphia with the ball. Jonas Valanciunas missing from long range.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And Toronto making a change here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And it's blocked.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Raptors. Toronto's. Now here is Lowry. Not a lot of room. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Looking at the game for Ibaka, he has 11 points. And from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
And he makes all 3. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-3 run. Backing down is Anderson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The 76ers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Amir Johnson's checked in for Philadelphia. Both free throws good from Anderson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Lowry. Outside DeRozan. From deep. Tries again. And Ibaka with the lay-in. Ibaka's got 5 now.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
And that one's good, Simmons. Simmons got 10 points in just the second half. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Again, Philadelphia.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Toronto with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. 2-on-none. No one back to stop this. That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
The 76ers shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Baseline J on the way. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Valanciunas. He's got 6. Rosen dishes to Ibaka. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Shoots from 12. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
And they'll give him that shot. I mean, he doesn't have the most reliable jump shot. That's a win for the defense.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Toronto. Wright comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. Now Valanciunas. Lowry drawing the double team. Into Wright. It's stolen by Johnson. For the
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And Toronto making a change here. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris
That'll be
Paul,
his second foul of the game.
He did.
There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Simmons, DeRozan defending.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And he can't hit the second, but he recovers it. Here's Simmons, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit. Yeah. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers on top, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show.
Come on, you fucking idiot.
So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's Pirtle in at the 4. Blocked.
It's a blood clot.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Pirtle, the pass to Ibaka. The feed now to Lowry. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Toronto.
No, he hasn't.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Covington's shot is off.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Powell kicks to DeRozan. And now Philadelphia on the break. Pass to Simmons. And he jams it with authority.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
DeRozan, that's good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Raptors. Ibaka's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here is Lowry. D right on him. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Some changes for Toronto. Valanciunas is checked in for Paul. And it's Harden in for Serge Ibaka. It's tipped. And now Philadelphia on the break. Oh, yeah!
club. Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Here's the break. Here's Simmons. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo Thorey performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. That'll be a 5-second call.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
And the Raptors making a change here. Lights checked in. Sarge dishes to Simmons. Takes a shot at the elbow. Another shot. Saric. No good from outside.
Saric? His name's not Sarah.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Dishes it to Lowry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's been a real difficult game for...
It's not possible what we just thought was happening.
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Three-pointer, Lowry, and he gets the bucket.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Outside Lowry. The pass to Valanciunas. Toronto working the ball around now. And he knocks down the first one. The Raptors making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against. How much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, if it was any other player, it may be surprising, but he is just so good.
One of the few guys in this league with that kind of move in his arsenal.
And Toronto making a change here. Here's Simmons. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Toronto's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Kept alive. Lowry passes to DeRozan.
2 minutes.
Back to Lowry. From deep three-point range. Can't hit. And Philadelphia the other way now.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Passes it to Korkmaz. The dish to Simmons. Fires from 14. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Raptors shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. It's deflected. It's stolen by Lowry. Right side Lowry. He passes to Valanciunas. He's all alone. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Simmons. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Some changes for Toronto. Nogueira comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Paul in for Corey Joseph. Kicks to Simmons. Nogueira pulls it in.
It's because he's dead. He's got no life.
And here's DeRozan. A free throw drop for DeRozan. And the 76ers making a change here. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Philadelphia shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Pass to Holt. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And again, Toronto no up.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the Raptors making a change here. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Damari Carroll's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. The 76ers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Covington inside the line, and he gets it to go from the corner.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Got a piece of it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burt, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now let's check out our Jordan player of the game.
What you say? You're gonna use the Raptors?
Yeah.
Alright.
Freedom of jail inserted. A baby's being born, same time I'm in it. The beginning and end. As far as rap goes, it's only natural. I explain my plateau and also what defines my name. First it was nasty, but times have changed. Ask me now, I'm the artist, but hardcore my signs for pain. I spent time in the game, kept my mind on fame.
Damn, so that's an 8-game win streak. Uncle Simmons, 39. 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks for Uncle Simmons.